Welcome back, guys, to the final episode in our search for the best, the most OP, the most dominant, perhaps the even most broken tank of every class in every tier. We are going through the tier 7 tanks in this series. We've done tier 10, 9, and 8 in previous series that you can watch. We're going to sort for tier 7. We have already reviewed the light tanks, the medium tanks, the heavy tanks, and the TDs. It's time to have a look at the favorite class of everyone, SPGs. Tier 7 SPGs. We're on the World of Tanks replays.com site where people load thousands and thousands of replays, and we're going to look at all the replays submitted for tier 7 SPGs. We can sort them by damage assist, but we're not going to do that because damage assist is a fake stat. We're going to sort by damage and see what the 10 best games are. Damage assist is just stun, fake assist. Let's sort by damage and see the top 10 games played in this patch by tier 7 SPGs. The top game, S51. Second best game, damage-wise, GW Panther. Let's see, that guy did almost 5,000 damage. Wow. GW Panther, number 2. M12, number 3. A Lorraine, one of the first times we've seen a French SPG in the top 10 of any tier. M12. M12. SU141. GW Panther. GW Panther. This is surprising. GW Panther. 4 of the top 10 results. GW Panther. Let's watch the top 2 games here and look at the... watch these and then talk about the results here. We're going to watch the S51 game and then the GW Panther game. It's Chump Sniper. Is it Clump Sniper or Chump Sniper? He snipes people in clumps because he plays SPGs. Driving his S51. This is the first artillery I got in the game because you used to be able to get it off the KV2. When you played the KV2, you could research this and start playing artillery at tier 7. Not anymore, but anyway. Let's talk about the statistics there. We looked at the highest damage games, the 10 most extreme results. And usually what that tells you, it tells you a couple of things. If we saw that there was one particular tank that dominated all those 10 results, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, we could go to the conclusion, jump to the conclusion, and say that particular vehicle is broken. It dominates all the extreme results. Now in this case, there was no dominant SPG. The GW Panther had 4 of the top 10 results, meaning it's probably tier for tier the best German SPG, that's for sure, because we didn't see any German SPGs at tier 9 or 10 or 8, very many at all in the top 10 results. And the German SPGs, I've always said, are too slow and they're not very good. But it seems that for this tier, the GW Panther had the best results. Seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different SPGs in the top 10 results means they're probably pretty balanced. They're all about the same. You just sit at the back, you shoot people that your teammates spot, and if RNG says yes, you have a big damage game. So let's watch these 2 games, these 2 SPG games. S51 here. Now this one has a big gun. I'm not sure if he's using the big gun or not. The barrel looked fairly long. There's 2 ways of playing this one. You could use the smaller gun that shoots faster. I think that's the one he's using, isn't it? Or you can use the big gun that shoots slower but does a lot more damage if you hit. Or even if you splash, I guess. One thing I've noticed watching these SPG extreme games, it seems like a lot of the best games, and this is just through watching some of the replays of the extreme games, the longer the game lasts, the higher chance you're going to do a lot of damage in your SPG. Duh, that makes sense. And a lot of the top games are very close losses down to the last shot, very close wins, or even draws. Why? Because, well, usually the SPG is the last man standing. And in almost every case, the games where the most extreme, highest damage games are when an SPG can survive the whole game and fire all its ammunition. Now, I guess the maximum damage... no, I didn't get that. The little aiming circle was moving there. He took a blind shot. Huh. The maximum damage an SPG can do is if it takes all its shots and every shot hits and every shot penetrates. That's never going to happen. Wouldn't it be nice if you got into a game versus a lot of light tanks and medium tanks, especially the soft ones, and you just got shot after shot after shot? How come RNG doesn't do that very often? And it also depends which targets you focus on. Do you shoot the heavy tanks? Do you shoot the lighter armor targets? A good SPG player will not waste his time shooting a big super heavy unless he's trying to farm that stun assist. You know, why not shoot the softer targets? That was close for 246. You could get more damage if you concentrate on softer targets, targets that have very little armor on top or even poor side armor. So even a miss can roll for 300, 400, 500. What is happening with his aim thing there? This is weird. Is this a replay bug or something, or is he traversing his hull? Yes, he has the very narrow gun arc, right? Because it's Russian, so it has a narrow gun arc. So every time he's probably moving, and that's, yeah, it's his traversing. That he's going to fire the shot, fire the shot, fire the shot. Is he going to hit two of them? Yes. Critically hit one and splash the other. Now, this whole, just a word here, I say this every time we're looking at SPG games in these series I'm doing. The stun assist, guys, is just a fake assist. It's a fake stat to give SPG players more XP. Boom! Oh! Well, that's gonna hurt in the morning. RNG said yes on that one. Holy shit. That must be the big gun, I guess he's using. This stun assist, guys, especially on maps like this, it's a crock of shit, right? Your teammates move up, put their tanks in harm's way, and spot the enemies. Then in your SPG, from the safety of the back, you shoot the target, right? You shoot the target, you miss. You stun the target. Then those same teammates that spotted the tank for you fire on the tank that you've stunned because of their spotting, and you get the stun assist. What kind of a crock of shit is that? The person spotting the tank for you should get spotting assist, but there's no way you should get any assistance for stunning. I know that the enemy is stunned, so the enemy is annoyed that he's got shit on, but your teammates would have shot him anyway, whether he was stunned or not. They don't need you to stun him to be able to shoot. They went there and spotted him in the first place. So to me, stun assist is just, yeah, whatever. Let's put something else in the game that can... We introduced stun assist. We decreased the amount of damage SPGs could do. So give them a little... It's called stun assist. Be happy here. Have a cookie. It's just it's a fake stat. It's meaningless. But because it's in the game and because missions require it, and took that guy out. Missions require it, and it's in the game, and it gives you more XP. So what you have now is SPG drivers, smart ones anyway, that want to maximize their XP and credits, is they will wait. They will specifically target areas where they know their teammates are able to shoot, like right here. Boom. Especially a cluster of enemies that are brawling with your teammates. Firing on the hill here gives him more bang for his buck than shooting a solo tank at the back, right? Because if he shoots a cluster of enemies that are brawling with his teammates and just stuns them, and he takes a shot here, that guy's stunned now. If his teammates happen to shoot that tank, he's going to get more XP. If he has a juicy target sitting at the back by itself, and he takes a shot and does the same amount of damage, but then the guys at the back, his teammates don't shoot him, he doesn't get the stun assist. So it makes the it makes the SPG players focus more on tanks that are involved in the battle. I mean, if they want to get more XP, right? If they want to get the stun assist, it's better for them to target tanks that are in the battle and that are engaged with their teammates. You understand what I'm saying? So basically what it does, as Wargaming puts it, is SPGs reduce camping. Oh, no, wait a minute. How does that? Yeah, that's fucked, right? If you're in a tank and you press W and you move up and you engage, though, you're going to get targeted by artillery because you're going to give him stun assist. SPGs promote camping. Duh. You get 3 SPGs per side on a map like this. If I'm playing, there's no freaking way I'm pressing W and going up the hill. Why would I? What do you think happens to the first guy detected on top of the hill when there's 3 SPGs in the game? I'm sitting at the back in the bushes, and I don't care what anyone says. You can say, Klaus, you're such a camper. You're a redliner. Noob. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments. If there's 3 SPGs in an open map, I ain't getting detected. That's just me. If you like to move up there and get shit on over and over and over again, go for it. Have a cookie. And that's the stun assist. If there was no stun assist, it wouldn't make any difference if the SPGs shot people that were engaging their teammates or if they shot people that were out of the battle, maybe more on the flanks or the rear, assuming they're detected. The other thing adding stun assist has done is, yeah, you're going to shoot people that are brawling with your teammates, engaged with your teammates. So why not stun your teammates as well? Because there's no more team damage, so let her fly, let her rip. And you're going to, if you got 2 or 3 of your teammates brawling with 2 or 3 enemies and they're all in close quarters, face hugging each other, doing the Russian brawl, hull down maneuvers, just shoot in the middle of them with your big motherfucking gun from the safety of the bushes, stun all of them, ruin everyone's game, your teammates and the enemies. Sit back there, have another bite of your Twinkie, start laughing, and watch the stun assist roll in. I'm a Unicom SPG player. I just stunned everybody. And now I'm going to be top XP this game. That's how it's designed. Anyways, all right, let's watch what's going on here. What was that? The intro? Was that a rant? I'm not really sure how to describe the commentary so far, but that's what you get. He doesn't have a lot of shots left. He does not have a lot of shots left. As you can see in this game, it's verifying what we discussed here. SPGs stop camping. You see this? Now what he's doing is he's right-clicking the mouse so he can look around and maintain his aim at that spot. Are you going to take a blind shot or are you not? You'll notice how there's no camping going on because there's SPGs in this game. Nobody wants to move. Nobody wants to move up. Anyone who's tried to play the game, anyone who's pressed W is dead. What? So my question to you is, getting back to the little rant or intro or whatever you want to call it, especially the people, Klaus, you're such a camper, you redliner, get good. If there's 3 SPGs in an open map, right, why would you move up? That's my question. Why? Why would you move up? Answer seriously. Don't just say, oh, you're such a camper. Why would you move up? There's 3 SPGs per side on this map. Why would you go up the hill? Well, I've got good gun depression, and that's where I'm supposed. I need to move there. Why? Why would you do it? They're all dead. It's the same every freaking game. Every game when there's 3 SPGs per side on an open map, the people that press W die. And then they complain, fuck, I hate SPGs. And the people that don't press W do this. They wait in the bushes. And then we watch exciting replays like this. Boom. And that's what happens when you get detected on an open map with a lot of SPGs. That guy, the poor guy, was still there for about 4 minutes while I ranted, and then he didn't press the W key. The poor guy reversed. Maybe I should back up. He pressed the S key, got detected, and that's it. His game is over. But they prevent camping. So this is digressed into a rant about SPGs. Just because in some maps, let me give you my honest opinion here. I won't rant. I'll give you my honest opinion. I think they should just... I think it would be good for the game if there were not 3 SPGs per side. That's my opinion. Yeah, they're in the game. But on a map like this... And I know there's the also on the other way of looking at it, you could have 3 SPGs on Himmelsdorf and it's no big deal. It's like, poor SPGs, deal with it, right? You're on Himmelsdorf. But when you have an open map like this, SPGs rule. Why have 3 per game, really? That's too much, right? Because they do too much damage. Especially if you go up the hill and all 3 are shooting up there, you could get stunned for 20 seconds by one of them. So if there's 3 of them, by the time you're unstunned, one of the 3 is reloaded, and it's just a shit show the whole game, right? And that's why you get games like this where nobody moves. Because why would they? So limit them. One per side, I think. And if it takes a little longer for them to get in the game, well, too bad, right? Let them wait. They can wait 15 seconds to get in a game instead of having it being in a game immediately. Game's over. What was not exciting? A draw. Look at all the stunning assist he did. Yeah. Wow. Almost 5,000 damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. And 600 assist. Not that much assist, actually. But a typical example of a camping game that lasted the full 15 minutes, which allowed the SPG to shoot a lot and therefore rack up a lot of blind damage in that one, guys. Obviously, those blind shots he hit or came close. Wasn't that exciting? And this is what I see all the time on these extreme results for SPGs. It's either a draw, and the guy fired all his ammo, or barely a win, or barely a loss. But the game goes 15 minutes. That just makes sense. It just means they can shoot more. GW Tiger, Nixda 99, is playing his GW Tiger, which I guess from the results here, oh, beautiful. And he's got 844, including the stun assist. Because those guys were spotted. His teammates wouldn't have shot those guys unless he stunned them. But I gotta say that at the high tiers, the German SPGs don't rank up there. They can still do the damage. Okay, so the first shot does over 400. This shot is like barely right on the tank and does 0. That was close for 0. No splash. Now that's RNG. That's RNG'd up the ass. That shot hit right beside the front side of the track. That is weird. Okay. So it's all about RNG. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And let's see how much it does here. Yeah, okay, 200. RNG. Oh well, it's all RNG. What I was going to say was the high tier German ones, tier 9 and 10, the guns hit hard. There's nothing wrong with the guns. It's just that they're slow and unwieldy, right? They traverse speed and you can't relocate. So they don't tend to rank up there. Because other than staying undetected the whole game, in some of those close and long-lasting games, you do have to reposition. And the German ones just can't. So I think what's happened here with the GW Tiger is perhaps it's not as a slow lumbering beast as the high tiers. It does seem to have a pretty powerful gun. Like these hits, these are pretty good hits. And the German SPGs have never lacked oomph and power in their guns. It's just that when you get to the higher tiers, for me, they're too slow. Let's see how he does here. He hasn't had to move in this game. There's some maps that, you know, he's on the red line, and unless one game starts when he fire the shot, is that, yeah, that went in. Oh no, that was 2 shots went in. Someone else shot him. 2 SPGs just hit this guy. Because why would he be in the bush when he could be in the open, right? It's easy to hit Muppets, I guess. In some games, in some situations, you don't need speed for an SPG. You just hang around at the back, and if no one pushes, you just wait when someone's lit. Oh, look, someone's lit. Let me just truck, move my, you know, use the trackpad, line this up. Truck, fire. That was close for 56. And he's stunned. A lot of times it's there's some luck. If there's 3 SPGs, there's one poor guy gets spotted. Let's face it, SPGs, everyone's scared to move when there's 3 SPGs in a game, especially in an open map. One guy gets spotted. The SPGs all rush to aim at that guy because, you know, he's the only lit target. They all let her fly. The first shot that hits or comes close does damage and stuns the guy. Then the next 2 SPG shells arrive, and the first SPG that reacted gets all the stun assist. Whoop-de-doo. Here, have a cookie. Congratulations. So I guess it's important to have an SPG that can aim quickly. You ever thought of it that way? Get the Russian ones then. They aim the fastest. He is just sitting here quietly in his little spot. He's right-clicked the mouse so that he can maintain his aim like that, and he can look around the map. I often wonder why SPG players don't. Okay, he's aimed there. Just right-click, maintain that aiming position, and then survey the battlefield. See if you can counter battery. See if hover around the cap to see if you see any fences destroyed. The typical areas K1, K2, K7 or 8, where the enemy SPGs hang out. Hover over there and see if you see a tracer. So rarely do I see that in SPG play. I don't see that hardly ever, but not that it makes any difference. This is the second highest damage game played in this patch. That was close, 19. Now see, now he's getting trolled with these rolls. 19? Are you kidding? How is this the second highest damage game played this patch? You rolled for 19, you rolled 0 on someone else? There's a lot of low rolling going on. Maybe he's firing the regular ammo that does not have the big splash radius. So he's doing it like bare bones here. He's just a regular schmo. He doesn't have all the number 2 ammo. He doesn't have any number 2 ammo. So shout out to you, buddy. How is he going to do it? Now look around and see if any fences are getting broken. Someone's going to spot the cap. This is not a high percentage shot. This is going to hit the cover unless this guy moves forward. He does move forward. Boom. 111. He's low rolling. He is really low rolling. He's not making direct hits. And I guess the regular shell just does not have the splash radius to do a lot of damage. If he played the same game with number 2 ammo, I'd say he'd have double the damage. You know, pay to do more damage. Simple as that. There's not that much difference, Claus. Yes, there is. It's not even going to go close. Yeah. Yes, there is. There's a big difference. The number 2 ammo has a higher splash radius. The way it's calculated, the way the damage drops off as you move radially away from the target with a miss, it makes a big difference. A near miss with the regular ammo that does 11 damage, it's not just 10% more, 20% more. With the number 2 ammo, you could do 150 damage. And I'm not kidding. That's 10 times more. Especially if you miss by quite a lot. With the regular ammo, sometimes you'll do 0. And with the number 2 ammo, you know, you'll roll 50, 60, 70. 50 is a lot more than 0. It's infinitely more. And that's why a lot of SPG players just fire number 2 ammo. Boom! What happened there? I don't know if he actually hit. I don't know. I missed that. Did he hit something? Did he reset? I'm not even sure what happened. Marty, relax. Marty's getting excited. Guys, I'm doing this commentary and Marty wants to go for a walk. Thank God we're nearing the end of this series. We saved the excitement for the end, guys. Hey, and don't make fun. I shouldn't make fun because when I did the series for Tier 10, the first time, the broken tanks, most overpowered tanks for Tier 10. You can watch them if you want to look at the results for the Tier 10. We did Tier 9, we did Tier 8. But I did the Tier 10 and then people said, oh, you should do it for other tiers because you guys enjoyed it, so I did. But when I looked at the views, most broken Tier 10 light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, TD, SPG. Which video do you think got the most views? Which video? Light tanks? Medium tanks? Heavies? No. I'll tell you which video got the most views. Boom! SPG video. Most broken SPG. Everyone's interested in watching the SPG videos. So there must be a lot of SPG players. That's why I'm not ridiculing and making fun and being obnoxious 100% towards SPGs here. Because SPG players are people too. Now he's hit someone. It just happens that first game we watched was pretty boring. It ended in a draw. And this one's, I have to say, pretty boring. Another open map. Another cluster of campers. And to be fair, what are the enemies going to do? Or what is this team going to do? I don't see any light tanks in the lineup that can zip around and do some crazy spotting. I see a lot of TDs, some medium tanks, right? Like the Borsig, the SU-130 PM. They're not going to zip around. The Leo, it's not going to zip around. Super Hellcat, I guess it could, but to be fair, everyone's just trying not to get detected because they don't want to get hit by an SPG. Or maybe they're just all campers. I would take this shot. Someone is right there. Let's see if he resets here. Yes, he did. He's racking up the blind damage here, guys. His damage total is a lot higher than it shows. Obviously, we know that because he's this is the second highest damage game played in this patch by a Tier 7 SPG. Now let's see if he can make this shot. Lead the target a little bit. Lead the target. Boom. That time, was that a low roll? I don't know. It's RNG, right? When you fire with an SPG, unless you penetrate, which you rarely do, the game just decides 200, 133, 468, 12. It just decides. I know, there's a mathematical formula, there's a cone, there's the blast radius intersecting, blah, 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 to summarized as RNG. Take the shot, boom. He did not reset that one. They're going to get capped out. You've got some real campers on your team, buddy. You got an OHO and a STRV and an IS and a T-34-100. The J Panther's kind of guarding that 2 line so that no one can flank you. You need someone to spot the cap. And this is an encounter battle. It takes 3 minutes to cap, and they're 2/3 capped. Hello, team McFly. What is going on? So I said hello, and Marty answered. He barked. Okay, he's got this guy. He's just got to splash him. And that guy was safe behind a house. Holy shit! Yes, 600. Oh, because he hit on open top. That was a penetration. Enemy hit. That shot actually went in and does full damage. When you hit something with very little armor, you roll plus or minus 25% of your maximum. Now he's going to take him out. Beautiful. Beautiful. But there's still one guy in the cap. One guy has all the cap points here. Does he wait for his team to spot the cap? Oh, his team. He's going to have to try and take a blind shot here to save this game. Unless one of the OHO has to go Oh ho, you should just get in the cap. But he's scared because there's enemies up on the hill. You see that? There's one just come off the hill. He's taken a blind shot, did not reset. Do you see that guy's come off the hill? His oh-ho really has to get in the cap. He'll get sniped if he does, but I think he can get in there behind some houses. There's only a minute 59 left. Oh, wait a minute. He's got someone here that's a threat. It's another one of these games. Oh, beautiful. Can he take this guy out with this shot? Make it count. Boom. I think that hit. Did that hit? Did it hit a fence? I believe that shot hit. It didn't look right. And oh my, maybe he should have held his shot to try and take this guy out. This Leo is going to fly. Oh, the oh-ho got him. Beautiful. Guys, another example of a game that lasts 15 minutes, which gives the SPG chance to fire all its ammo. And this is what SPG drivers love, is when they can have a long game so they can fire all their shots, and that results in a top damage game. Way to go, buddy. Nixta 99, whether it's a win, a loss, or a draw. There's only a minute left. I don't think you can win this. I don't think you can lose this. Is it going to be a draw? Thanks for watching, guys. Let's start winding down and relaxing here. Oh, wait. One more shot. Oh, he did not kill him. Roll the music. Oh, your teammate saved you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. We've done tier 10, tier 9, tier 8, tier 7. We will do tier 6. If you enjoyed this series, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. Shout out to Chump Sniper and Nixta 99 SPG drivers. Are you going to get one more hit here, buddy? Come on, make it count. Make it count. To us, make us all happy. Boom. Beautiful. Critical hit. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will catch you tomorrow for more fun and games. Let's close it off here with some relaxation. Time for me to take Marty for a walk. Let's go, Marty. We're going for a walk, buddy.